Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all, mm-mm-mm. Where is Miss Nancy? Are we gonna ever find Miss Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Mother? What do the sheriff nanos means? Finding her could take years. These are my opinions, and my opinions is based on. It's not necessarily based on facts, and everything I say is alleged. Okay, y'all. What do sheriff nanos means? It may take years to find Miss Nancy. So we're gonna leave little old Miss Nancy out there, Miss 84-year-old Nancy out there. What do he mean by that, y'all? Think, think. What do he mean by that? Miss Nancy needs her medicine. She needs to eat her food. She needs to change clothes. She needs nurturing. So y'all, anywho, Nanos has stated that the search for Nancy could take years. Is he committed to the case? Is he committed to the case? I'm just asking. You remember we seen him at the basketball game, right? So y'all, in this case, you have the sheriff and then you have the FBI. Somebody in there is not working with each other, allegedly. Now, Savannah spoke from her Instagram. You can go to my channel, the Real Deal Anita Gill Reaction Channel, and you find those videos. We have worked so diligently together and with our thinking. Now, there are some key details in this investigation that agreeing with everything that we have said thus far about this case. The first detail is the abduction investigation. Authorities believing Nancy was kidnapped from her Tucson home in the early hours of February the 1st of this year. Now, how do they know that Miss Nancy not going on a trip? Because that could be someone else doing it ransom and writing the notes about Miss Nancy to just try to get money for themselves. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. I like thinking outside the box because that's the way I think, y'all. So that was the first detail was the abduction investigation. Okay, I didn't know what to tell y'all. She was abducted. Did she go on a vacation, or did somebody else from the family pick her up and then bring her back? I don't know what to say. So since they said abduction, I'm going to go with them. The abduction investigation. Next detail that they spoke on was the suspect evidence. When they were speaking on the suspect evidence, FBI released a doorbell camera footage. The FBI did that, not Sheriff Nanos. Okay, and the first thing you ask yourself, how did they get that before the sheriff? And the sheriff was the first one to stick his nose into her investigation. So the suspect evidence is very important. When they released that doorbell camera footage, they gave you all to stay something to stay focused on. It was showing a mask. Dude, y'all remember we spoke on that? The gloves, the perpetrator with a holster with a gun. Now, the forensics detail described the suspect as a male. So, y'all, they described the suspect as the male. So we're gonna go with what? Male. So we got to work together. We got to work together when you're doing the investigation. Okay, so we're gonna say that it's a 5'9" to 5'10" male. He was wearing a specific 25-liter Ozar trail hiker pack. Now, when I saw him, I thought it looked like he hike. He lives in the woods. I don't know what to think. So that's what the second detail. The first detail was the abduction. The second was the suspect evidence. The next one is the evidence collection. How they did collect some evidence, right? They found the gloves. We done heard gloves so many times. We heard that some of the gloves belongs to the FBI finders. Okay. They found also y'all found a glove with DNA evidence 2 miles from Miss Nancy's home. Yes. Now Natalie is trying to find out who DNA that belongs to. And that was found on her property. See, when you get that DNA and you run that DNA through that lab and it came back, it'll tell you who it belongs to. Okay? So that's very important in this case right here. That evidence right there. That glove that they found in the house. They have that DNA on it. Now, next key detail is that ransom demands. You remember they were demanding several demands from TMZ and from a news station with a K. Can't remember all of this, y'all. And then emails. Okay, so the ransom demands. Several news outlets received ransom letters demanding payment in Bitcoin for her return. See, that last ransom, the third one that they were going to see to TMZ sent it to the FBI, which he's supposed to. But we don't know how the perpetrator feel about this. Because the perpetrator did not feel comfortable with the FBI. They didn't want to work with the FBI. But now how do the perpetrator feel about TMZ since TMZ went against their words? Now, when Nancy came on last night, I said she threw me off because she was talking and speaking out of context like that person has some mental illnesses. Not a mental health problem, but a mental illness, an ongoing mental illness. That's what she like, you okay, we love you. And it seemed like a spiritual person, y'all. That she was speaking mentally, allegedly now. Okay, so now you got the abduction investigation, you got your suspect evidence, you have your evidence collection, you have your ransom demand, and you have your rewards. The FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to Nancy Guthrie location or the arrest of those responsible. Now, I never seen FBI raise a reward up, offering up that high. offering for $100,000. See, the FBI want this person, but these people don't want to deal with the FBI. That's why they ain't touched it. They think that FBI money is going to bite them, which it will. So the FBI the FBI running this game with that, and the FBI know exactly what they're doing. Do your job, FBI. So the FBI has a reward for $100,000 to get Miss Nancy, but whoever have Miss Nancy. And then we have the investigation status. They had like 40,000 tips. How they gonna have a 40,000 tip? 40,000 tips and detailing multiple persons of interest. No arrests have been made as of February 16th, yesterday. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. But what we're gonna do, y'all, instead of us, we're gonna have high hope. We're gonna have hope. We're just gonna have hope. Okay. With the Nancy, the real deal channel, we're gonna have hope in finding Miss Nancy until otherwise. Okay. If Nancy has hope for her mom, we are going to have hope for her mom. Okay. We have no of those were your details. We have no arrest. Nothing. So I believe we're in a situation that we focus on getting the perpetrator some help. What y'all think? All right, y'all. Tell me what you think about the investigation. Not only did she gone, okay, y'all love to say that, okay, all right, okay, let's say why she gone. Where is she? Y'all got the where is it? Where is she? Who did it? Who's the perpetrator? Where can we find her? Okay, what y'all believe happened to her? What about the masked man that the FBI showed up on her porch? The timeline, everything. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We ain't giving up. Please check the uploads videos out. And your opinion is your opinion. I love y'all. Be safe out there. I'm out.